Hello and welcome back to Headlines, a video series from the Korea Daily, where I take a look at the biggest stories from around the world featuring Korean athletes or Korean teams. I'm Jim Bully. Now this week there isn't any news about Korean athletes or Korean teams in international news, so we are looking back in a news segment that I call Historic Headlines. Now today we are looking back at the moment when Korea beat Germany 2-0 to knock them out of the World Cup back in the summer. We start, as always, with the Korea Daily. The Korea Daily ran with the headline, Taeguk Warriors crush German hopes. Victory over defending champs still couldn't save Korea from elimination. Korea finished its 2018 World Cup campaign with a stunning 2-0 victory against defending champion Germany at Kazan Arena in Russia on Wednesday, though they failed to advance to the tournament's knockout stage. Now, just to point out there, if you're not familiar, in a lot of sports we often say nil instead of zero. Now that's sort of the straight news angle, and a lot of other international news from all around the world did the same thing. The New York Times, Germany crashes out of World Cup with a loss to South Korea. CNN, Germany crashes out of World Cup after embarrassing defeat by South Korea. Crashes a lot in a headline, sporting headline, implies like an incredibly dramatic loss. You know, like you've hit a wall and fallen, and that's what's happened to Germany. Again, Germany is the concentration here. That was the big story, less Korea, but not everywhere. Reuters, from prey to predator, Korea revels in German revenge. So Reuters have really tried to pitch this as Korea getting their own back for what happened to Germany at the 2002 World Cup. I'll read you the introduction. South Korea waited 16 years to get their World Cup revenge on Germany, and while Wednesday's astonishing 2-0 win over the defending champions came in the group stage rather than the semi-finals, it tasted no less sweet. They go on to describe how the Germans beat South Korea in the semi-finals in Seoul at the World Cup in 2002 and how this was revenge for that. So that's a more Korea-centric angle. Time magazine, the American news magazine, concentrated on all it took was beating Germany to unite Mexico and South Korea World Cup fans. While Germany's defeat was heightened by the fact that they were the champions of the last World Cup, it was also significant because it enabled Mexico's team to still advance after being defeated by Sweden on Wednesday. As a result, many Mexican fans felt gratitude and solidarity towards Korean fans and showed their excitement about their team advancing accordingly. So again though, that was sort of a more international angle. Among international news, there was very little I could find that was actually looking at what Korea did right. But there is this one article from the Telegraph, how Germany were beaten at their own game by South Korea. So the Telegraph is a British newspaper. Generally more football articles come from British news. And this is really looking at the statistics from their defeat to South Korea show that the Germans, known for high pressing, high tempo football, playing out from the back, were outsprinted and outrun by a team who sit 56 places below them in the world rankings. So this is saying Germany are known for being fast, they're known for playing quick football, and they're known for getting the ball at the back and then going all the way up the pitch, and Korea did that better than them. Korea beat Germany at what Germany's supposed to be good at. And it even brings numbers. Of the midfielders to play the whole match, Jung, Jang and Lee ran 35.14 kilometers, Ozil, Cruz and Royce managed 32.57. So Korea just simply ran more. And that's the angle that the Telegraph have gone with. But overwhelmingly, most of the news is that Korea beat Germany and Germany were out. And of course, that was the big angle because that was the major news story. But it's good to see that some other media were interested in how Korea did it, why Korea did it, and well, not necessarily why Korea did it, but what that meant for Korea. So that's looking back at the summer when Korea defeated Germany. Please let us know in the comments below if there's anything else you'd like us to talk about, and hopefully next week we'll be back with something that's happened during the next week. Thank you.